We welcome Mrs. Salipati ma'am for today's session. She is a postgraduate and a certified school counselor who has worked in a reputed schools across the country as a teacher, coordinator, academic auditor, and headmistress. She has visited various countries and enriched her knowledge and understanding about the education and functioning of schools. Currently, she has joined Vidyakula as a primary head and counselor. Today, she is going to talk about counseling techniques. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. This is Sally Pari. Today I am going to share something about counseling. First of all, what is counseling? Counseling is a scientific process ultimately aiming at the life adjustment of an individual. An individual functions in various life situations, and it is the totality of the functioning pattern which shape the nature of his adjustment. All human beings have immense potential and are intelligent, powerful, and loving. Our nature is that we are easily hurt, and when we hurt, our thinking process shut down. When we act without thinking, the consequences often cause further destruction, which reduce our capacity to think in the situation still further. We then behaved in a rigid, stereotyped way. This complex process develops rigid responses to situations rather than a flexible, appropriate response. Fortunately, we have highly effective mechanisms for discharging our hurts and thus recovering our ability to think in any situation. A child who is expressed hurt will typically find an adult and get this person to pay attention to him or her. The child will cry or yawn, have a tantrum. If the adult can stay in touch with the child, offer a warm hug or hold a hand, the child will discharge the painful condition and then go back to play. The above describes the counseling in its natural state. In the counseling process, the counselor provides the love, safety, and attention necessary for the client to feel his feelings and discharge them. All parents want the best of their children, isn't it? However, some parents may emotionally and psychologically harm their children because of stress, poor parenting skills, social isolation, or inappropriate expectations of their children. Dear parents, over control and restrictions cause the children more aggressive, drop in IQ level, academic performance, lack of concentration, loss of interest, hostility towards parents, behavioral problems like demanding attitude, delinquency, insecurity, and indiscipline. There are 10 emotional needs for the adolescents. These are accepted, believed in, cared about, forgiven, loved, safety, support, trusted, understood, and valued. If the emotional needs are fulfilled, the adolescent's behavior will good. If not, frustration, anger, etc. will be the result. When the child has unmet emotional needs, he often seeks material substitutes like spending a lot of time in chat shows in the Facebook. His natural need is for actual human connection, but he is trying to fulfill it with a substitute. Here, the child needs to get engaged constructively, either in educational activities or leisure time activities. Human behavior is compared to an iceberg. Only 10% of the iceberg is visible. 90% is under the sea level. The 10% consists of knowledge and skill. These are visible and known to others. Values, attitudes, ethics, beliefs are internal compass. These consist of 90%. It is the duty of the counselor to explore feelings and conflicting situations which have not only to be brought to the surface but also satisfactorily resolved without damaging the individual personality of the child. Dear friends, every child is to be given a positive reinforcement like appreciation, motivation, and encouragement to lead a successful life ahead. While doing interaction with the students, he has been made to do self-introspection and ask him to take right and wise decision to make his life a fruitful one. The aim of counseling is making the people to make the right decision, self-actualization or individuation, self-awareness, self-acceptance, introspection, problem-solving, and decision-making. We will implement the counseling programs in our school that target an increasing number of students who are struggling with mild or serious problems. We work collaboratively to create and maintain the services to support all students' attainment of academic, social, emotional, and behavioral goals. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.